So I did not have to go to the most racist town in America. I stayed right here in Atlanta, Georgia, and I found someone who is a self-proclaimed racist.
Depending on who you ask, some people will tell you that it's strong.
It surprised me. I didn't know there was a lot of racists in Atlanta. Cause I thought Atlanta was like a black place. I thought Atlanta was like black Boston.
That's ever been. Some people will be delusional and tell you it doesn't exist at all, and then some people will tell you the honest truth.
Do you feel like racism still exists in 2023?
Yeah, definitely.
Have you had like any personal experiences like as of recently?
Recently, I haven't had any recently. I've definitely had some though. Even in the military, I used to be in the Army.
Yes, I do. I just moved here not too long ago, and there's definitely a big difference between the North and the South. And down here, there's more upfront in your face.
Like what? Anything in particular?
Like shut up, boy.
Job opportunities, just hateful looks, and just outright rudeness.
It does.
Why do you say that?
Because I see.
Do you personally experience it?
Yes.
Like any specific situations?
So the college that I was studying in, of course, on at a very bigger level, you see the corporate structure, you see other structure. You find that the diversity that this country has, it's not being reflected in terms of the structure that we have.
Yeah, it's not.
You go into like the little office and shit like that. You know, they'll go look out for the white people, or they'll look out for the other shippers that they know, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you deal with bullshit all the time.
Why this nigga don't got a shirt on?
Yeah, we in the South. So.
If you was to meet a racist, like, what would you ask them though? Because we about to meet one, and I'm trying to figure out what would I ask this person. What would you ask a racist straight up? You got one question.
Shit, what happened to you? Like, why you hate people? Why you hate us so much?
And that's the honest question. Where does this hate stem from? So today, we're gonna try to see if we can make a racist non-racist. As you can see, I have security for this
That will
video.
never happen, buddy.
Go left. Let's see what we can do.
All right, pleasure meeting you. You say you're not from Atlanta?
No.
So you're.
Please note her thoughts do not reflect my beliefs. I disagree with any racism display. Why is she walking with this nigga if she don't like him?
Deep from the countryside?
Yes.
Countryside, but still Georgia, right? So you, what do you say you classify as? You classify yourself as a
White supremacist.
a white supremacist. So why do you say that you're a white supremacist?
I wouldn't say I'm one. I just believe in them.
So
I believe that they run the world.
So you
and
believe
that they have all the power, and
Okay.
that we're all slaves to them.
Okay, but you're white, so like
Yes.
you wouldn't technically be a slave. It'd be
What?
like just me.
No, I think all people are.
All people are slaves to them. Okay, so do you like?
Wait,
believe
is she white supremacist or not? I'm confused now.
in like equality? Like do you believe in like racial equality or?
I mean, yes. Yes.
You sound like it's in some ways, but not in other ways.
I mean, if you believe in equality, I don't believe in equality.
Tell me what you mean by that.
I don't believe any of us are equal.
Okay.
I believe we're all in the system.
Okay, so like, but I'm talking about more specifically like black people and white people.
Well, if I was to be racist with anyone, it would be Indians because they're just cheap and
That was uncalled for. That was uncalled for, bro. These niggas always go off the wire, like.
I feel like I should take the time to put out the obvious disclaimer that what she's about to say and continue saying throughout the rest of the video is not true at all. I don't agree with it, and I honestly don't condone any of this type of stuff. The only reason I'm letting her talk fully through is because I'm trying to hear what she's saying and then tell her afterwards later on in the video what she's saying is wrong and how she needs to change it.
Indians are really bad. I mean, they're not. I used to work for them, so I was in property management for 5 years.
There's individual instances of like, I feel like you can find individual instances of anybody.
Yeah,
like I can, white, black, anybody, dogs,
Yeah, but I mean,
cats.
they did a lot of evil things. A white nationalist.
Yes.
The ones
So
used
what is,
around.
that means like you believe in like keeping the white race pure, right? Because that's what a white nationalist is.
Where they don't want to mix races.
Yeah. Is that how
Yes,
you-
my family does believe that.
But you don't believe that.
I would say I was raised in it. Like, it took me a long time to unlearn a lot of things. But
Unrelated question: is Davis wearing socks? I had sandals on his feet.
I used to be a huge racist. Like, I used to wear rebel flags. I used to wear all Dixie Outfitter clothes. I mean, from the time I was born, my dad basically told me that if I was to ever date a black man or be with one, like, he would hang me on a tree with the black man. He said that he would kill me.
This big ass nigga.
A lot of things were told to me. I was even told it was in the Bible that I couldn't even be with a black man, like, because it's against God.
So she seems like she used to think like that, but not anymore. She seems like she's a little like because she said I was told. That means like I was told, but it turns out it's not true.
It took a long time. Like, it took decades. I'm 33, 26 years old to know that this was all indoctrination of my father.
So you wouldn't even really consider yourself a racist today, but you say you're racist, but you say you wouldn't even consider yourself.
I have racist tendencies because of those things. Like,
yeah, she was raised like
I
that.
guess you would say profile people, even though I'm not intentionally doing it. It just is in my blood.
So what do you think about me? Like just off of the few seconds you've known me, or not?
Look at them niggas not minding their business.
blood.
So what do you think
She's
about?
like, what is she doing with that boy?
Like just off of the few seconds you've known me, or not, or however
I
you've
would
known me.
say you're just a gentleman, a nice man. You just are just wanting to bring this information to the world.
So when you see a mixed race couple like this right here, like what do you think?
They're mixed race. I thought they were both white.
Yeah, he's clearly like Hispanic.
Okay. Whatever.
So it don't bother you. It doesn't actually bother you.
So, I mean, if it's like something that's to do with somebody's health or their mental health or anything like that, then of course.
I don't know what she's talking. What are you talking about? Health, mental health. What? To date someone not your race fucks with your mental health? Like what?
Worse, but I don't really. I mean, I was raised to believe, like, to hate y'all for no reason. Like, I would ask my father, like, why?
Why are you supposed to hate
But at least she's asking a question. I mean, she's like, what? So some people are just not logical, and they would just be like, oh, okay, fuck them niggas.
Why am I supposed to hate these people? Why?
Okay.
Why are they bad for me?
You know
Why
what? You know,
can't-
I know it's important. You know what's a big step in that is conquering your fears. Just sitting down and talking to black people sometimes. Would you ever do that? Or is that too scary?
She's doing it right now.
If you saw like a black couple right here,
In the
would you?
hood, no.
If you
Yo, that was no one even said that about the hood. What the fuck? What?
like if you saw like a couple,
But,
like,
like,
would you
I
ever
wouldn't
sit
go
down?
to the hood, no.
Like, would you just ever say, "Hi, my name is Melanie. I wanted to introduce myself. I hope you have a blessed day." Like, would you be able to do that if you saw them right there? Just any couple right there?
Probably not. Not because of their race, just because of.
Yeah, that's just weird.
People.
Okay.
No one does
I know
that,
you said you're from
Davis.
the country. There's probably no black people in the city, right?
Oh, there's a ton.
There's a ton. How does that make
That's
you feel?
why
Like?
I don't go to the hood.
No,
I don't
mean-
go to that side of town.
So like when you see like a black person on a day-to-day basis, like what do you think?
We don't all live in a fucking hood, bitch.
I mean, well, before my dad would just say comments like, "Oh, they don't fucking work," or they're living on welfare," or
Damn.
More people live on welfare than black people.
and like just looking at them, just not knowing anything about this person,
What'd you think
where
about
they
him? What you
came
think about
from.
him? Like, you can't tell me that's not a good guy. He's just sitting here walking his dog in the
He's just
park.
walking his
He's just
dog.
chilling. That's a good guy right there. Right?
Yes.
So you never had a black boyfriend? Like even to this day?
I have dated one black.
Yo, so that's how you know, bro. Them snow bunnies.
And my dad went crazy. Like, it was a bad.
Like
I
how
didn't-
crazy? Like I'm gonna kill that.
No, he actually.
He didn't do what he said he was gonna do, though. I hope.
I mean, he's actually transformed my dad's brain, but he's still racist.
So you feel like there's different types of black people?
Yeah, I do. I do. I definitely do.
So like me and him different?
From the hood, yeah.
Because you just like
yo, what is she talking about? Why you keep messing in the hood, bro? What's up with Shorty, bro?
Poor people.
Yeah.
I wouldn't consider them poor. I mean, there's now hiring signs everywhere.
So what do you consider then?
Lazy.
Who?
Not everywhere.
People. So like me and him different?
From the hood, yeah.
Because you just don't like poor people.
Poor people.
Yeah.
I wouldn't consider them poor. I mean, there's now hiring signs everywhere.
So what do you consider then?
Lazy. Not motivated.
So if it
no
was
ambition.
I was preparing for the worst, honestly. I was preparing for the worst. Because what person is willing to say that in 2023 is not. I never know. I've never met somebody.
But
face-to-face that
I'm
is
saying
willing.
I don't want to be, but I know it's inside of me. Like, I was raised in that. Like, I know
Aw.
it's there. I don't want it to be. I want to get it out.
She claims she wants these racist thoughts out of her brain, and there's nothing she can do. So we're gonna put her on a lie detector so she can actually learn the truth about herself, and then potentially see if we can have any
W
impact
video. I like this
on
video.
her brain and even get her to step outside her comfort zone. Let's see what we can do.
Okay, Melanie. The first question I want to ask is, are you currently racist?
No.
Is this a real lie detector, bro? Because I'm like, I got rumors that lie detector nigga must be faking sometimes.
That was a lie.
Good.
Damn.
I mean, that's what I expected.
I told you it's inside of me. I'm just trying to release it.
Okay.
Release it? What do you mean by that?
Did you ever see yourself being friends with a black person?
I have black friends, yes.
Oh, nah, I'm scared because I have some white friends.
That's true.
They ain't your friends, though.
Okay. Do you like mixed couples?
Yes.
That's true.
Okay.
She had a black friend.
Do you like Indian people?
No.
That's true.
So how do you allow on the racist part? If I have black friends and I'm not, how does that work?
I don't.
That don't make sense to me.
She said, I don't know, bitch. Just don't leave me alone. I don't want to be part of this.
Get to determine how you pass or fail is purely based on the data.
So what does it go based off of? Like to tell if they're telling the truth or not?
Yeah, so based off, you're connected to those different senses, and when you're telling a lie, there's actually a physical response that happens in your body. That
Not all
middle one with the green one is actually measuring the blood that rushes back from your finger back to your brain to release oxygen. And that's a sign that someone is lying, because that's the physical response. Typically, physical responses can't be controlled.
Exactly.
Unless you're maybe like a Marine or you've had that kind of extensive training.
Right.
Do you like
Well, she's a Marine, nigga.
people with dreads?
No.
Oh shit, man.
I know some black people that don't like that either.
That's true.
Yo, get the camera real quick. So if you saw him on the street,
Look at that nigga laughing. He's like, I hate the dreads too.
so if you saw him on the street, would you think he's a thug?
Yes.
What the fuck?
That's because of my father.
No, bitch.
Damn.
I mean, she said it was.
So there's not. So they're like this.
Generational curses are real.
So this is not even like a for the lie detector, but so just anytime you see anyone with like dreads or anything, you just would assume like he's a thug.
He
Like
probably sells drugs or he probably scams people.
okay, so like what about people that just like have that hairstyle because it's a part of their heritage, but they're not into anything like that?
Like Rastas.
I don't know. In my experience, most of them sold drugs or was in gangs or like it's not been good.
Sure, experience
Most
though.
black men that want to get away from that normally cut their hair or change their style or different. They just try to be different.
Damn, I did cut my hair. Does that mean? I used to be a thug.
I've had that type of hairstyle before, and it's just because like I like it. Like my whole life.
Yeah, I just liked it.
But that's profiling. I don't even know this person. Then I'm just like, nope, I ain't fucking with them.
Okay, so I got a great question for you right now. If you saw a black man enter the elevator, are you clenching your purse?
Depending on who. What
You got some great questions.
Him? No. I would just think that he's just chilling.
He got dressed though. He got tats.
They got the same hairstyle though, low key.
But I guess the blogging did it. I guess I didn't. I wouldn't pay attention to the details. Like it's got to be like that, like in
Like-
your face.
And your face like
Yeah.
too black.
I guess.
No, that's crazy. So you said you had a black boyfriend. Was he better than all your other boyfriends?
Wow.
He is. He still is my boyfriend.
Dude, the best, man. What she said?
He is. He still is my boyfriend.
Bring that nigga. Why we talking to her? Bring him. We need to talk to that bro. We need to talk to bro.
To this day. You're dating a black man to this day.
Yeah, sort of, kind of.
Oh, she's just fucking. She ain't dating.
Whatever we are, yeah.
You said you have a black boyfriend. Do you guys do race play?
What the fuck is that?
Like you fucking slave
Monkey.
Hell no.
Hell no.
That motherfucker ever tried me like that.
I know, but you never like called him a slave on some like shit like that, on some like kinky shit, like.
Hell no.
Okay, so no, y'all got mutual respect for each other.
I mean, I got respect for him. I don't think it's the other way around.
Why you think?
Yeah, he probably just fucking. He probably just smash her. Like, get your racist ass out my house, bitch.
Other reasons? I don't want to kill him. I don't
Yeah, we're not here for that. I really
you go
don't
black,
care.
you never go back.
Definitely. I'll never be with a white man again.
That's great, but she's racist though, bro. They be white joints out here doing that.
Damn. So you like racist?
Is that true?
That's kind of crazy, low key. She's racist, but like.
But I'm not trying to be.
You're not trying to be.
It's just in me.
Wow.
That's kind of fucked. That's kind of fucked. Like, I feel bad for her, kind of like that's kind of fucked.
It's years.
To take the hate out chart.
Yeah. I mean, I don't hate black people. That's not. My dad just conformed me to think, oh, they're gonna scam you. They're gonna rob you. You're gonna get shot.
Well, I don't hate you, but if you have any bias towards anybody specifically based on race, that would make you technically the only person that has hatefulness.
I'm not really hating these people. I just know that they're evil and they want us to suffer.
Who?
They're poisoning us in the food. They're poisoning us in the water we drink.
Who's she talking about?
The shampoo you use, the soap you use every day, the detergent you use, all of it's poison. But nobody does research. Nobody cares about it.
I agree with that.
Nobody talks about it. It only gets talked about.
But who is she talking about that do this?
He's the only person that talks about these things.
Who?
He's the only nobody cares about these stuff. Nobody talks about it. It only gets talked about on Joe Rogan. He's the only person that talks about these things.
That's why I don't watch Joe Rogan, because he got fans like this.
You're trying to like fix this thing you have going on. If I was able to call an Indian person, would you be able to have a civilized like conversation with them?
What type of conversation?
Just hello, how are you? How's your day going? Oh no, I'm just up here doing this video.
I might be in my feelings about it.
Would you be willing to try?
Because of my experience.
Would you be willing to try?
I would try. I mean, I don't know if I would succeed, but I could try.
Nah, it gotta be in person. It gotta be in person, not the same.
Nice to meet you.
Are you spies?
Yeah, they're cheap and they overcharge in their gas station.
Oh, she started off like that. Why did she start off like that?
Not nice to Americans.
Most people that own gas stations aren't even Indian.
Well, I used to work for Indians in property management, and they were horrible to their tenants. Like extremely.
But that's the ones you bet that the one.
You're judging the actions of a few to the character of many.
Like, isn't it common sense?
Just discussing that, how I put them all in one category instead of just the individual.
Okay. All right. So, do you think I'm a bad Indian?
I don't know you.
No.
But by looking at you, you look like a pretty decent guy.
I look like a decent guy. I don't look like a criminal, a thug.
I wouldn't even say that you were Indian. You look black to me.
The hair, my hair, yeah, my hair.
I mean, that means you can smash.
No, it looks like their hair. It looks like his hair.
Their hair?
Your hair? Did I lie?
I think that's like an important step right there, because stuff like that can allow you to step outside your comfort zone. I know doing this is probably outside your comfort zone. I think it's outside of everybody else's comfort zone, but I think bottom line, you should probably talk to Indian people if you really want to get that out of your heart, because at the end of the day, it's bigger than black and white.
This is Paul's way of your life.
It's really us against them.
Who's us?
Bro, see, they lose. They be like, okay, you're sane. Like, I could talk to you, and then they just say some wacky shit. Like, what?
People against the elites.
Can we get a black card in there though? It's a black card.
Okay.
Come on. There it is.
Come on, you fucking with a black nigga, you gotta do it. That boy spit free.